are night number 2, and tonight I'm going to use the rake attachment. I've already depressed the button and slipped in the little rake attachment that comes as part of the kit. And I did a little sample run to see how well it would work. One thing I noticed is it would be really helpful to have an additional attachment like this piece to make this just a little bit longer for people who are tall like me, because I'm 6'3", and when I have to use the rake attachment, I really have to bend over, quite a bit in order to get it. The rake that I use that doesn't have this type of handle feels like it's a little bit longer, where I can actually hold it a little further back. So I find myself bending down quite a bit to use this, and after a couple of hours of yard work, I can imagine that would really start wreaking havoc on your back. But as far as using the rake goes, you can see it's pretty straightforward. I mean, we definitely have a lot of leaves this year, so this is a good time to be using it. But for me, a good job that I could use for this rake right now would be raking off this gravel path that we have on the side of our house. This is what we like to call our little secret garden. But the rake works great. I mean, there's certainly no functional issues with it whatsoever. It's very sturdy. The rake is actually constructed really well. I like the fact that these are all metal, like you would expect to see with a pretty standard leaf rake that you'd buy in a hardware store. So the construction seems great. It's got this rigid backing here for additional protection if you're really putting your weight into it. But again, just going back to my original comment, if we can just have this handle either be a little bit longer or provide an extension so tall people like me could just put another few inches on it before putting on the attachment, I think that would be just enough to make this a great product. So thank you very much.